Last time on Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. He really pulled a number on all of us. What was the point of all that anyway? You just did all that for nothing, player. I hope you enjoyed it. And now back to Apollo Justice 2. Wait a minute, this is my case. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Last time we left off, we did the first trial of this case, and now we are going to do some more investigating because there was another murder, and it was Abbott and me this time, and he's dead. Before we get back into the game, actually, I wanted to bring up the fact that it's something I haven't really talked about in the videos themselves. I've talked about a lot in descriptions and stuff, because I generally try and keep the videos kind of like all fun stuff, you know? I like to just be entertaining. That's my goal at the end of the day, and I don't really want to, like, you know, talk about a bunch of problems, because if I was talking about every single problem I've had with recording this stupid series, then, it would not be an enjoyable series. So, but I figured I should probably just bring up the fact that none of the footage you've been seeing has been mine, because so I'm just gonna have to figure it out and keep doing what I've been doing. And I mean, this is really, the problem got worse with this game somehow, even worse than back when I played Dual Destinies, and I really don't know how, but it just did. So I really don't know what to do. But I don't want to ruin this Let's Play for anybody else. So, I mean, I'm still enjoying the heck out of this game. So, yeah, and I still want to play it on my own, even if the footage isn't my own. Like, I'm playing it right now, even though you can't see it, if that makes any sense. But I just thought I should let you guys in on where my head is at there. But I just want to keep playing this game, to be honest, and that's kind of all there is to it. I still think Believe in Me might be the killer. Specifically because they brought up only someone in the house could have done it. So by order of I was gonna say it's either Believe in Me or Abbott, but now that Abbott's dead, there's only one person it could be, right? So that's my theory at least. So hopefully we don't die. That would be nice. What do I do now? I'm literally about to be killed. I can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty. But if we get a not guilty verdict for this, can we try and overturn the verdict, maybe? This trial needs not be drawn on any longer. The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense. Now then, this court finds the accused, Maya Fey, and the defense, Phoenix Wright, guilty. Confetti. Woo! Do my little cutout joke again. Wow, you're holding it out there, Phoenix. I know, it's my new song. What do you think? It's Wright. Ollie! Oh my god. Somebody who doesn't hate me. I saw the whole trial. What's gonna happen to Miss Maya now? I'm worried about that too. I'm also worried about my life. But right now, I'm a bit more worried about my life. I have one more thing to report, Prosecutor Sadmati. Yes? This dagger. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. There's the fingerprints of Maya Fey on it. Right now, I need to focus on the next trial. The murder of Acolyte Zalot, right? At least the jury's still on that one, so to speak. Prays a lot. He prays a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. The two murders are most likely connected. If I can get to the bottom of Acolyte Zalot's murder, it might give me the ammunition I need to overturn my guilty verdict. Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you any way I can. I appreciate it, Albie, but we're talking about a murder. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard for a foreigner to investigate this on his own. You have a point there. I wish I knew what to do. Oh, I'm sad. Oh god, are you still mad at me or sad at me? Huh? Isn't that your benevolence? I don't want you to die. Princess Rafa? Oh, it's you again. Dead lawyer walking, guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act. She hasn't lost any of her charm. I don't like doing that act. Why the long face? I thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the DC Act. Huh.
I'm in no mood to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you, and had to leave the job to others. I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess.
I guess that answers my question.
Stop proving me wrong! I misunderstood the voice of the Minima yet again. But this cannot be! I fainted. Ow.
Dead.
Stop making that joke. It's not funny.
All I did was defend my client. Ugh, I can't bear to see you looking so sad like this, though. Your benevolence? No, who am I kidding? I'm fine with it. Your benevolence!
Huh? Oh, barbed head. I thought you had already begun your journey to the Twilight Realm.
I'm not dead yet. I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial.
What's this? Do you mean to say you have not given up yet?
That's right. I'm gonna prove my innocence tomorrow.
But why? Why do you refuse to give up? I cannot fathom such obstinacy. Investigate all you want. I care not.
You really don't mind? Why aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into a corner by the DEFIANT might do something desperate like forge evidence?
What's this?
If left unsupervised, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know? Okay, now to see if she takes the bait.
Yes, I see your point. Barbed head.
Yes?
I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching.
Huh?
That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priestess' soul. Yes, of course. That is the only explanation.
I was just trying to cheer her up. Now she thinks even less of me.
I must not allow you to sully our sacred hall of justice with your misdeeds ever again. Therefore, today, I will be monitoring your every move once more. I will not fail to spot your misdeeds this time. The moment I see anything out of the ordinary, I will send you straight to prison. And you, boy, do not throw your lot in with this foreign devil.
But your benevolence! It's okay, Albie. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. But first, I should probably lighten my load a bit. Albie, would you mind holding on to some evidence for me?
Of course not. I'm always glad to help.
Unnecessary evidence unloaded onto Albie.
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you.
Now then, the scene of the crime is a logical place to start. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion. Devotion. I don't know why I said that weirdly. Let's move. Sure, yeah, let's go. Let's just go ahead. It's a crime. Oh, are you serious? He was killed while he was laying like that? How long was he dead? He was probably dead the whole time, wasn't he? Looks like the police already finished their investigation. Oh, you know what's sad? Fulbright's theme just started playing in my head, and then the memory came in. I'm like, oh wait, he's evil. I'm still mad about that, actually. I'm still confused about why I'm so attached to that, because I saw it coming in like chapter 2. Like, I don't understand. How did a twist affect me so much, even though I saw it coming? I shouldn't have trusted him. Like, I knew, but I was just like, nah, I'm gonna get attached to him anyways. And I'm hurt still. It hurts that he did that to me. And somebody brought up something in one of the comments, and I was like, oh my god, I need this. Ace Attorney 7? Please, I beg, have a flashback case with old Fulbright. Like, the one who didn't die. Or the one who died, but before that, I would literally explode from happiness if that ever happened. If they were just like, I don't know, let's retcon it. Here's a case Phoenix did, like, one case he did before he got his badge taken away, and then it has Fulbright in it. I'd be like, but then it would be like, have him look younger, so then he would be like, he wouldn't recognize them or something. I don't know. Wouldn't that be cool, though? No? I'm the only one who thinks that? Okay, cool. But seriously, I need that in my life. I would... I need it. I need more Fulbright. That's really what I need. I know I had, 5 cases with him, but I need more. Sorry. I think I read that already. If I didn't, then whatever. A body outline and flowers? Someone leave them here in memory of the deceased? There's something different. Why is this quiet now?
Oh, yeah. The High Priest's disciple, Acolyte Zalat, was utterly devoted to his training. First the High Priest, and now his devoted disciple. Maya Fey will pay for this.
As I keep trying to tell you, Maya has nothing to do with any of this.
And you can prove this how?
What do you think I'm doing here? Gathering dirt and dust for the trial?
You and your smart mouth. This is precisely why you and your loyally ilk are so reviled. Hey, Mr. Wright.
Emma! And your awesome theme. Holy crap, I love this. It's like techno remix.
It's that detective from your country again. Huh! It's the princess. You seem displeased that I am here. Oh, no, don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm so sorry about what happened to Maya.
And me. It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. And if I had just done mine...
Mr. Wright.
There's no use crying over spilled milk. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder? It's do or die in court tomorrow, and I mean that literally.
Gladly. I'll help in any way I can. Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you, so see to it that you commit no misdeeds. Of course not. Huh. I'm talking to a professional here.
I love that expression everything's like,
you suck.
Let's see, how about starting with an overview of what happened?
Sure. The victim is Perez a lot. He was the High Priest's disciple. His body was discovered around noon today, right after the rite wrapped up.
So you're in the High Priest's murder trial.
That's right. Apparently you've been praying here since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion.
Yeah, I barely lasted a few minutes.
Here's a picture of Mr. Zalot's body.
The dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful. Is that a tattoo on the back of his neck?
Everyone started leaving when the praying was finally done. The victim remained bent over in prayer, and when they went over to check on him...
He discovered he was dead, right? Wow, they didn't notice the knife out of his neck! Wow. You guys are, not very smart, are you?
Yes, the estimated time of death is May 9th, sometime between the start of the rite and the discovery of the High Priest's body. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite. The murderer was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the High Priest.
Which makes me think he was the murderer!
Prosecution believes Maya came down to the stairs after killing the High Priest.
Oh, that is such garbage. I swear to God, the prosecution's argument is just absolute garbage, but we just don't have anything to disprove it. And it's like, you keep switching everything, and the judge never calls you out on it!
And Savage is a lot with the same dagger.
I'm kind of conflicted about Nayuda. Like, I feel like I really like him as a character, but I also feel like he doesn't have like a quirk about him. He's just kind of weird. And it's like, yeah, he has the whole like, oh, I'm Kuranese or whatever. But like, at the same time, that's not good enough, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not enough of a quirk. Like, Edgeworth was the first prosecutor. He didn't really need a quirk because everybody else is just trying to be different from Edgeworth, basically. And so Von Karma is evil, the original Von Karma. Franziska has the whip, and she's like kind of funny, but she's also probably my least favorite prosecutor. So, no offense, Von Karma, but like, Gatto loved coffee, and he was also a really nice guy, except for the fact that he murdered someone. But he's still a nice guy. Clavier, he played guitar and was in a band and was weird, but he was also in a band. Black Quill was a samurai and also really cool. and Sadmati is just kind of like strange and calm and not, I don't know. But at the same time, I can't say that I don't like him because I think he's really cool. It's just this weird imbalance of like, I like him and I really like him, but he's also not very high on my list of prosecutors. And of course, we all know who's at the top of my list, which is Sebastian the Best, who is the best prosecutor ever. And he should be the main prosecutor for Ace Attorney 7. He should just come in and be like, objection, Phoenix Wright. Your argument sucks. And we'll be like, what? You think you're going to stop me? Ha, you suck. And be like, ha, Edward thinks I'm the best prosecutor besides him. It's like, I never said that. Yes, you did. Don't lie, Edgeworth. Sebastian, why? Why are you never going to be officially translated? And even if they do translate your game, you're probably not even going to be named Sebastian. Dude, that's going to be the problem. If they ever actually translate Investigations 2, I'm legit just going to, like... Because they're probably going to translate everybody's names differently, or they're going to use all their names. But they probably couldn't do that because, like... I don't know. Do people have, like, the rights to those? I don't really know how that stuff works. Like, do people own the rights to making up names for characters that already exist? I don't know. That's a weird gray line. I would assume they could probably use them anyways, but they probably ask permission. But, oh well.
And they stabbed us a lot with the same dagger.
Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death?
He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust in his upper back. Here's the autopsy report.
Cause of spinal cord injury from being stabbed in the upper back.
Estimated time of death, you say? How do you know such a thing? I want to know. Well, barbed head, out with it. Oh, so the Princess of Spirit Medium Kingdom is interested in forensic science. Huh, I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise. Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it will be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in.
If you're gonna be queen, can you not be evil like your mother?
You don't know she's evil yet. It's like,
yeah, but come on, she screamed Morgan Fay at me. Like, don't even lie to me, game. We all know she's evil. The moment she showed up, it was like, oh, gee, you're evil. Sorry, just like the idea of meeting someone, you're just like, hi, oh yeah, my name's Garin. I'm just like, wow, you're evil. You're like, excuse me, how did you know? It's like, I mean, you're not hiding it very well. You should probably learn from Simon Keyes. He was a master of pretending to be good. And Fulbright too. Well, no, maybe not Fulbright, but, you know. Fulbright, I feel a little bit bad for guessing him because, like, I kind of guessed him just because he was the craziest thing I could think of. And it feels a little bit unfair. Like, and chapter 3 was the only times where I was like, your actions are a bit fishy. And then obviously chapter 4, you're supposed to be like, what? He's making Athena look bad. But other than that, he really didn't do anything, like, incriminating too much before chapter 4.
There's something silly about it. I'll have you know, even Prosecutor Sadmati holds forensic in high regard. Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science. Still, I suppose there's nothing more compared to the divination seance. She really doesn't have an adorable bone in your body.
Emma, I think she's actually interested. Would you mind explaining it to her? She's just tsundere, okay?
Guess I have to now. Okay, there are many ways to estimate the time of death. But the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature. Interesting. Body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long someone's been dead by measuring their temperature. I see. That was quite enlightening. Barbed head, present your forehead now.
What? Why?
You feel just a little over 95 degrees. It seems you are not dead yet.
Of course I'm not!
It was but a jest. After all, you're still the dead lawyer walking.
I fail to see the humor in any of this. Oh, come on, Phoenix, you're not gonna die. Your name's in the game. Maybe that's why there's no Ace Attorney 7. Oh god, am I gonna play the end of this? Oh, shoot. Am I gonna play the end of this and it turns out Phoenix dies at the end? It's just like, what? Capcom was like, ha 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 ha, you fools, you thought there was gonna be an Ace Attorney 7, but he's dead. Were there any witnesses? So many people here at the plaza, you think somebody would have seen something.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? We haven't found a single witness.
Yes! No, that's good for me. No, stop.
Because everyone was bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally.
Alright, the back-shattering pose that nearly killed me. Still, you think someone would have noticed something?
thought so too, but with the monk's scarf on, no one could have seen the dagger in his upper back. Plus, he was so absorbed in prayer, they didn't even hear or see anything.
I can't believe this.
What you choose to believe is your choice, but the fact remains there were no witnesses. However, there is one piece of irrefutable evidence. The dagger. Sadly, yes.
Arg. Murder weapon. Could you tell me about the murder weapon?
The killer used a war-bound dagger, the legendary weapon of Kira. It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back. The accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not? Yes, they were. With such irrefutable evidence, there's no questioning the accused's guilt.
Not so fast! Whoa, Agent Lang got here. Hello, Phoenix. I came all the way from Zhangfa. We're doing really well recently, in case you're wondering. I came to solve this case for you. Whoa, really? You're gonna be on my side? No. What about a motive? I know they've probably said not so fast in these series before, but after investigations, I just can't imagine not so fast! Without, Lang coming up. Maya had no reason to kill acolytes a lot.
What do the police think about this matter?
Maya had no reason to kill acolytes a lot.
So you say, but let us now hear what the police think about the matter.
That's what you just said!
Police believe Maya is the leading hero figure who's been battling the rebels. And since Mr. Lot was a disciple of the High Priest who turned out to be a rebel, he too was likely a rebel, and therefore met the same untimely demise as a teacher. Yes, that is how the police currently view this crime.
There's no way Maya is that Lady Kira vigilante.
I agree on a personal level, but the police are just going on what today's trial concluded.
Ugh! I really blew it in court today. God, I suck at this. Okay. The prayer flag looks much newer than this prayer flag looks much newer than the rest. Your benevolence, what does it say here?
The dearest wishes of our subjects are written upon those prayer flags. Reading the prayers of others is considered rude. But if you must know, it says, at the usual spot bring grub, the key too. That is one of the more direct and practical prayers I have ever seen.
I wonder if it's even a prayer. Wait, sorry, can I read that again? What? So these flowers were left here in memory of acolytes a lot. What are they called?
They are known as Namanda, and they are given to express sorrow when a life is lost.
Seems offering flowers in memory of the dead is a universal practice. I knew that was going to be evidence. Acolyte Zala was killed in the prayer pose. With his head bent over like that, the last thing he saw must have been this rug.
It's a prayer rug woven by devout monks. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul.
Strange that there are no bloodstains, though.
Huh. Perhaps it was so cold his blood froze. Perhaps it was absorbed by his vestment.
It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his body. Okay. That message on the prayer flag seems a little weird, but I think I've seen everything there is to see around here.
You have not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up?
No, I'm not calling it quits yet.
Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright?
Emma, not really, but all I know is I have to keep investigating.
What are you two sneaks up to? I would advise you to get back to work if you're done here, Detective. Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sadmati for derissolation on duty. I'm going. I'll see you later, Mr. Wright. And don't die.
I'll try. I should really pay a visit to everyone and every place connected with this case. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you again, but...
Oh, it's you. Barthead! You are not contemplating casting suspicion upon Lady Believe, are you?
Yes, I am.
She lost her beloved husband and now acolytes a lot. He was like a son to her.
Of course I'm not. But since she was close to both victims, I wanted to hear what she has to say.
Very well.
And then there's the fact that Lady Kira didn't attack Mrs. Inme. That probably means she isn't a rebel.
Is this about poor Pere? Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk about that right now.
But what about Maya? She's innocent.
Maya, right, she was found guilty. First my dear husband, and now Pere.
Miss Inme, you don't really believe that Maya's the killer, do you?
I don't know. That was the verdict. So what else can I believe? What am I to do?
The verdict was already reached in your husband's case, but the truth of the matter is yet to be found.
How can you be so sure?
Because I believe that Maya is innocent. That is all I have right now, my faith in her. So please, help me understand what happened.
So you're defending her based solely on faith, even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused.
That's right.
Alright then. Your faith has moved me. I will tell you what I can. Are you sure about this, Lady Believe?
My lovely wife is also a devout follower of Kurainism. As such, she is not one to make light of another's faith. But if I find that you have lied about your faith in Maya Fey's innocence, I shall curse your entire family and all your disciples for the next 8 generations. Hey, leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy. Wow, I didn't even mention Trucy. Cool. How did Acolyte Delight end up living here as your husband's disciple?
About 2 years ago, my husband was at a spiritual retreat in the mountains. He came across Pere collapsed on the ground. That's when he brought him here. You were always one to help those in need, weren't you, dear?
Oh, that's the peach thing. It's on his head, and it's on her forehead too, and he'd been living here ever since. About 2 years ago, that's around the same time Maya arrived in Kurain.
Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. My husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as his disciple. He was like a member of our family too.
I see. This is where Acolytes a lot lived. There might be something I could learn about him lying around here. Oh, okay. How about the photo that I checked last time, but then they were like, photo of the High Priest's wife, Acolytes a lot, and Maya. Since Maya's in it, it must have been taken the day before the rite. Should ask Miss Inme about it. Oh, okay, she's holding the Lady Kira doll. Oh, what? Oh. Maya traded with Believe? Believe's the one who she traded the Steel Samurai thing with? But... wait. Maya got this change for her Steel Samurai watch.
I think this would be my final family photo. That note in Maya Fey is some nerve. I mean, here she is, posing with 2 men whom she would soon kill.
I beg to differ. I think these photos prove that she didn't kill them.
Huh, that smile of hers does not fool me. I sense a deep and abiding malice behind it.
I'm gonna be so apologetic if I turn out to be wrong, because I'm already convinced it was Believe. So if it's not Believe, I feel so bad if I do that. Can I ask you about this photo?
No. It was taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held.
Oh, the little orb thing is gone. Oh. Where did it go? Oh, no, it is gonna be you. You're acting suspicious. I think it was you. Do you mind telling me a little more about it? I remember we commented on it, and
this photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings.
the Feast of Blessings.
Yes, it is forbidden to eat during the days of the rite, so the day before it's performed. We enjoy dishes full of ginjal, a herb known to strengthen the body and mind. You love the ginjal-based dishes I make, didn't you, dear?
Ginjal. I heard you can go 3 days without sleeping after eating some.
Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Our customs say these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite, and only between noon and 3 p.m.
It's pretty specific. It's because the smell is too strong.
Very good guess indeed. It's to ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcome the next day.
Wow, is it really that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, an overwhelming odor was all over town. It was like a cross between garlic and mint.
After the Feast of Blessings, Prey went over to the plaza to begin his supplication. I never thought that would be the last time I would see him.
What was Maya doing at the time?
Shortly after Prey left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that.
So acolytes a lot went out to pray to the afternoon before the rite. According to the newspaper, on the day before the rite, the plaza was so cold the whole place had iced over.
Prey always prayed a lot, far more than anyone I have ever known. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as others.
I don't know why, but that's kinda intimidating to me. Thought I had made some progress by now. I know! This is the thing that's kind of annoying me about this case. Not annoying as in, like, I'm not enjoying this case. Like, annoying me as in, like, I don't know. You know what I mean. Like, we haven't made any progress. We still know nothing. We know nothing about this stupid case. Even yesterday we proved, like, everything we proved just had nothing to do with the case. But I haven't come across any particularly insightful information even here.
You seem disappointed.
It's in me. Is there anything else you could tell me?
Forgive me, but if I keep thinking about those two any longer... Barbed head.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
We paid to visit all of the people and places connected with this case. I think it's about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable, don't you?
Maya sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. I failed to defend you during that trial earlier today.
I'm sorry too, Nick. I never meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Even worse, I got you caught up in it too. And you were convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do.
I could never abandon you like that. You might not believe me, but I'm gonna pull off a win somehow.
It's not like I don't believe in you. It's just...
Don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see.
Okay.
You're awfully quiet, your benevolence.
It's only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. I simply thought I would allow you to a good talk before you depart from this world.
Sorry, we're not giving up yet, and we won't till the bitter end.
There is no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed with today's verdict. Worry not of Maya Fey. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from that neophyte practitioner's soul. Then perhaps the Holy Mother may finally forgive her.
Wait. Was that her attempt at comforting me?
Barbed Head, further resistance shall come to naught. Stop your desperate struggle. Accept the judgment that is passed upon you.
She obviously doesn't know me very well.
Then perhaps your sentence will be commuted, and... Hold it right there, your benevolence. Why do you always have to be like that?
Maya, what are you...
What is the matter? I was simply showing some mercy upon your souls. Nick here is risking his life to defend me. And that is why I told you it will come to No, it won't! Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to. He's defending his client no matter what. Enough! There's no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice! before you had the divination seance. But your insights were wrong.
Oh boy, that's gotta hurt.
Did you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Do the victim's souls or the Holy Mother herself wish you to judge people in error? You dare bring Her Holiness's name into this? You know nothing, you phony baloney!
Please, you two, enough already.
Sorry, Nick, I got a little carried away. That's not really like me, huh?
No, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner.
How dare you mock me so? You will not get away with this. I was a fool to show you compassion, and to think I could convince you to accept your fate. So struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. You will receive your just desserts, as the scorn of our kingdom is heaped upon you.
I can see straight through that contorted smile on your face, you know? Ugh, she may say these terrible things, but it's just the way she was raised, I guess. Could you try to remember what happened one more time?
I've been trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the right onward.
Alright, you suddenly felt sleepy and everything after that's a blank.
Even so, I didn't kill anyone. And I'm not going around dressed like Lady Kira. Although, it's kind of cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there.
Right. Were you close to acolytes a lot?
We met several times during the meetings about the Wright, but I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet.
Didn't you eat together the day before the Wright?
Yeah, we ate this one super sneaky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know the salty noodles at Aldune's Noodles? It's like if you added garlic and herbs to it, and then let it simmer down for a really long time.
They were like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point.
Now I miss ramen too.
No, we're not translating it as burgers anymore. No! This is truly the dark age of the law. So what was acolytes a lot like while you were eating? Because like in the original original Phoenix Wright games, Capcom was like, "Oh, silly Americans, they don't know what ramen is. Let's change that to burgers."
He seemed to be enjoying the food, but as soon as we were done, he left to go pray.
What'd you do?
Oh, I returned to the temple to prepare for the Wright.
That coincides with Miss Inmi's description of events. I was actually really expecting some Cyclops there. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Kira?
When the Wright started, it was just me and Abbott Inmi.
Sans vision showed a third figure who looked like Lady Kira.
I know. Hey, Kira. I wish I could have seen her in the flesh.
Yeah. Let's say it was on the case, shall we? It's supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum.
What if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-bearded paratrooper. That mountain would have been no match for Lady Kira's wings.
That's from the Plum Punisher TV show, right?
How'd you know?
Because the real Lady Kira doesn't have wings.
Ooh, I've got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door at the inner sanctum. Do you know there are 88 secret Plum Punisher bases here in Karain?
Can we please stop talking about the Plum Punisher show for a second, Maya?
Guess so. Keeping it real is much harder than it looks.
Well, I should get going now.
Sorry I wasn't any help.
Don't worry, I've got this. We'll beat the charges tomorrow and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Then we'll go grab dinner at Aldune's, or your favorite burger joint. Hey, there we go, you pick.
Sounds good. I think I'll get the extra large hamburger steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds.
You can have whatever you like, but first I have to beat the charges. And get paid.
I almost forgot.
What is it?
I have a favor to ask.
Okay, but why are we whispering?
I forgot I left something at the High Priestess's house. It's super important. Would you mind getting and holding on to it for me?
Sure. So what's the super important thing?
In my bag, you'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priestess who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets.
That does sound important. How could you leave something like that just lying around? That explains all the whispering. If I found out, all heck would break loose.
Look, it's got Lady Kira's real name written in it, so... Oops! Don't tell anyone I told you that. In fact, just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret.
The Tome of Secrets contains secrets. Imagine that.
What are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing. It's just she forgot something, so I told her I'd go get it.
You're up to something. I just know it.
No! No, totally not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Nick. Counting on you.
Alright, let's go see who Lady Kira is.
I told you not to read it.
Yeah, but I mean, no. Oh no, it's gonna be gone, isn't it? Hello? Anybody home? No answer. Yusumi's probably out right now. Probably burning the book. Well, I'll just get what I came for.
I'm watching you like a war bad, Barbhead. You better not steal anything.
I would never do anything like that. I'm just here to get what my ass for.
Then get on with it.
I would if you'd stop interrupting me. Ah, here's Maya's bag, the one with the steel samurai on it.
What is that strange patch on her bag?
It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action hero show back in my country. It's actually Maya's favorite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it.
I see. He looks strikingly similar to the Plum Punisher.
They are similar, but the Steel Samurai definitely came first.
I see. How interesting.
Rifa seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between Plum Punisher and Steel Samurai fans. Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about trading with a Plum Punisher fan? Yeah, but that was Bleed. But I digress. I better find what she asked me to look for and get going. Let's see here. This must be that tome of secrets that Maya was talking about. Wait, we're not. No, check it, please, please. Can we check it?
Well, Barbhead, are you finished now?
Please, can I please check it? Can I please check it? Is Imsen. Priest who's acting as Lady Kira's representative must know her name. That name is Imsen. Speaking this name is unforgivable. Lock this knowledge deep in your heart and devote yourself to prayer. Imsen? Imsen? Imsen. 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 I don't know. Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Whoops. Oh.
Ah! You fool! Do not lay eyes upon it. Put it away, quickly, before we go blind.
Relax, my hand just slipped.
This is the Tome of Secrets. Are you trying to get us cursed?
I already read it, it's fine.
Lady Kira's liable to swoop down and gouge our eyes out.
Alright, this book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your benevolence? Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Huh. It is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you.
Looking to make an exception.
If you insist. Nana. What of this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the purification rite.
Very important. What's written inside? I just checked what's written inside.
Yes, I see. Really? Is it alright to reveal that?
Your benevolence?
Patience, patience! The book contains Lady Kira's true name.
Her true name? Is the name really that important of a secret?
To a Kuronis priest, a person's name is one of the most important things to know.
Well, I already know what it is, so it's fine. Imsen. So, what's so important about a name?
Without a name, a priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's minima. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. The spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name.
Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. It makes it impossible to get their attention.
Indeed, you must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for Kurainism's most secret art, one that my mother alone may use.
Queen's a secret art. Spirit channeling.
It's something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess.
Spirit channeling, isn't it? Yeah.
Kurainism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the Queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it.
I should pretend this is all new to me. Besides, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me all about it. Could you tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of?
Come again?
Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, right?
It is the secret art of spirit channeling. I suppose those words are meaningless to you.
I'm just surprised how willing you are to tell me about it.
Third-rate lawyer cannot channel spirits simply by learning the technique.
Third rate is a bit harsh. I'd even settle for second.
What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face.
What the heck is a tentacled hag frog? Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right?
Well now, I see you have done your homework.
Oh, I guess I studied a bit.
In the power of spirit channeling, one can bring back even the most ancient of spirits. It is quite a magnificent power, is it not?
I've never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from the ancient times.
Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death.
So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries is a gap in time. In the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled.
Yes, and yet, it clearly recalls all the memories that it had in life. Thus, even heroes and scholars of antiquity can be channeled and directly learn from. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands seek counsel. That is why we have never been invaded, and how we have maintained our unique culture.
Spirit channeling is a real effective tool for international politics.
It is indeed, and that is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. But of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother.
Illegal immigrants?
Yes, it is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life and look to Kurainism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature who have been driven from their own lands.
Dubious nature, driven from their own land. Gasp and Pain definitely fit that bill. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Can you channel spirits, your benevolence?
I am but the royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability.
So your spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's.
You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop. The divination seance was once one of the important roles fulfilled by the queen. That's what my mother taught me when I was little.
So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see.
Someday I'll be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day.
You know, I'm starting to... I think Rafa kind of closely resembles the original outline for Pearl, which was kind of a rival character to Maya, but mainly like a real believer in her mother's beliefs, which was the opposite of what Pearl ended up being. And it almost feels like they were using a lot of those ideas for Rafa, but I have a feeling she's going to change by the end of the game. Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence.
You shall see. It will not be long before I too master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen who unites her people for the greater good of Kurain.
Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to.
I'm gonna ace that test to become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down.
Looks like she actually has something in common with Maya. You know, besides like everything.
Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than to stand here and talk about spirit channeling.
It's true. It doesn't have anything to do with this case, as far as I can tell. Or does it? If the queen is a spirit medium...
Are you about to suggest that my mother was channeling Lady Hira?
Ah! I guess she saw that one coming.
Huh. Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace.
Of course. So it was you!
My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. Do you truly believe the Queen of Kurain would personally battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate.
Ugh! Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so... Over there! After him! Don't let him escape! Oh no! Ah, crap, they're catching on me! No! Run, 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 run!
What? An escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town.
I knew it. Escaped prisoner? I don't know what you're talking about. You mean the guy with the bushy beard?
There's no reason to panic. Police are on his trail.
He's no longer a suspect. But he might know something, considering he was at the scene of the crime. Hey! Let's go take a look!
Wait!
Making back. I forgot how badly I injured it. Ow, 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 ow. I need to do some stretching and exercise more when I get home.
Ah, Mr. Wright!
Oh, Mr. Wright! Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Obi. That's the rebel. Have you seen it? Ah!
Are you alright, sir?
1 second. Have you seen escape prisoner around here?
Oh, so that's why all those police came rushing over here. I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area.
He disappeared in this area? He couldn't have taken to the air again, could he?
Barbed head. Barbed head! I told you to wait!
It's too dangerous for you around here, your benevolence. Mr. Rebel could be lurking nearby.
What sort of princess would I be? If all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me.
She's fearless, I'll give her that. You can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide?
I don't know how I didn't see this. How about the open manhole?
The manhole cover. It's open.
Whoa, what is it, Shadow?
Did you sniff out something or someone in the manhole? I wonder. Could Shadow track Mr. Rebel if he had something with the Rebel scent on it?
I don't know.
I think I've got something with Mr. Rebel's scent on it. Something you might have touched. Do I? I do! It's, Here, Shadow, how about this? Hope it works. I think he's picked up a scent. Mind if I borrow Shadow for a bit?
By all means. I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get him, boy.
Your benevolence? I'm heading down to the manhole now. It can be dangerous, so please wait here.
Wait.
Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about.
That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there.
Oh, are you worried about me?
No, I was simply wondering why you would go to such lengths in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence.
I'm doing this to prove Maya innocent.
How can you be so sure of the accused's innocence? She's already been found guilty.
Don't worry, maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see.
Okay.
I believe in her. If she says she's innocent, then that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients at the bitter end. That is what we do.
You lame brain. Do what you will.
Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadow.
Be careful.
Wait, come back here! It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Ah! Ugh. Ow! Oh no. What happened? I went down to the manhole and then... Oh, he finally came to. Ah! I remember that face anywhere. I'm gonna give him the same voice even though it doesn't really fit him now. Ah, it's me, Dirk. That dragon symbol on his armband. That's the mark of the rebels. You give me no mistake. It's him. That's a rebel. Ah! Huh. Sorry, got a little rough with you back there. They were the cops. Why are you making that face? Hey, want an apple? Whew, I thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place? It is the office of my brother-in-arms, Dirk. Right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office, what else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Currently's public enemy #1 is an ex-lawyer? Didn't see that coming. But I don't suppose I'll be coming around here anymore. You won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came out today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? I'm going to sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice and slip out of Kurain. Wait a sec. Ah! You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will you? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Oh, and sorry about munching the lights out back there. My bad. So, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest and trust in me. The High Priest trusted in me and his acolyte parades a lot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if it'll be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... wonder how true that really is. I bet you're gonna have the Mega Tomahawk. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder. Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted into the inner sanctum. So when I told you I had nothing to do with this murder, I meant it. Okay then, where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. Must have been out cold the whole time, so you didn't see the crime happen at all. You got that right! Then what did you say you did when you testified? Oh, about that. So I didn't remember a thing. I was afraid I'd seem suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. Did you even realize how much trouble his big fat lies caused me? Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad. Didn't seem very sorry to me. So the bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime, but we're involved in it. Got it? Got it. Oh, sorry. So Dirk used to be a lawyer. Yep, he was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut in the law, and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into a prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. People called it his dragon glare. He even got criminals confess and passed out with a well-placed glare. You've got to be kidding me. Most important of all, he would never surrender. Fight for the accused no matter how the odds were stacked against him. Is that what you meant by the will of the dragon? Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Oh, thanks. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you. Oh. What's this book you got here, huh? Is this a law book? Dragon marks imprinted onto the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? The leader of the rebels? The Dirk? That Dirk? That's right. That mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section on the Defense Culpability Act. Oh, okay. Oh, his strongest convictions. He must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. Practically wore out the entire section. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. What? 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 Okay, Apollo is also Dirk's adopted son, I guess. Unless his last name is secretly Justice. What is this game? Those are Dirk's sons. Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the center. Doesn't look so... What? Phoenix! Phoenix! Both of his sons. What kind of I swear the one on the left is Yudi. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Salmati. Rescue somebody, he's Dirk's son! Okay, I called that one from a mile away, but Apollo? What? Okay, so they were brothers, basically. There he was. Yudi was once a rebel, too. He used to really respect his old man, but his father isn't, and as a lawyer. Then why did he become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. I'm counting the Defense Culpability Act, right? Yeah, that's why Yudi decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. Would have never guessed it, looking at him now. You can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Kurain's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. We all thought Yudi was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garin one day, but as you've seen, he now uses the law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. So he no longer carries the will of the dragon in him, huh? Wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. Come on! What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo. Please... Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet. It really is Apollo! I can't believe Phoenix didn't realize that the first one. He's a rascal, that one. His voice can shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Ha ha! Yes, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Rebel's description really doesn't do Apollo justice. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt me. That was a flesh wound. He's a responsible young man now. He never lost that loud voice, though. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel? Something wrong with flowers? Oh, no. It's a traditional thing here in Kurain. Pay no mind. There are bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if this was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rebel. Guys as big and strong as me. Got even bigger appetite, you know? You just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. Sorry if I offended you. At first, let's start with an appetizer. Where's he getting all those apples from? Wanna join me, Mr. Lawman? Got plenty of sewer lizards, too. Thanks, but I already ate. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows when they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. Please wait, I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot! What are you rebels trying to do? And why were you at the inner sanctum in the first place? Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. You should have tried hightailing it out of Kurain like I'm doing. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god! Ah, Cyclops. Mr. Rebel is hiding something, but I won't know exactly what until I can undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Rebel? Huh? I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how. I'll just have to use my Megatama on him then. Okay, I guess we just don't use it in the 5th case at all. Take that! Let's go. God, 4? That is a lot. That's plan. I'm gonna ask you again. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? Or more precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking, but the answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. But the high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope. I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. You should open his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Garin regime. Hang on. Do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing. Oh. The flowers, I see. I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Kurain. The High Priest's death hit you hard, so you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well... Ha! Boom! Well, Those flowers don't mean anything. He's just Kearney's way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death? You're reading into this too much. Told you, I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. Tomorrow I'm planning to kiss the kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. How excited do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels. Boom! I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? They brought this food for you at your request. Hoo-ah! So you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Ah! Boom! You ready to tell the truth now? Oh, you're good, Mr. Loreman. I admit it. I requested the grub. But I was just taking advantage of him, that's all. What do you mean? My face plastered all over the place. I couldn't stay out in the open anymore. So I just took advantage of the former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I was gonna kiss this kingdom by tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out a long time ago. This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on inside of you. Dirk's law book? I'm no lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded on the cover. This mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's wave representing the will of the dragon. Yeah, so what of it? You have that same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. Okay, I see. I forgot to take it off, that's all. No, as a wanted man, that should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Ah! Boom. Think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me. No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs around your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe in. Yeah! When a person's back is against a wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you. And would you risk your life for your beliefs? No, I wouldn't. No, because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now admit it, you've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? Now look in your eyes, it's just like Dirk's. Looks like you got the will of the dragon inside of you too. Boom! Unlock successful. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Mr. Rebel's plan. I'd plan to take you out if it turned out to be on the side of the Royals. But I think I can trust you. Can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here. It's like you said, I have no intention of leaving Dirk's group. In other words, you were testing me. You're a foreigner, and a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the Queen. Well, I'm gonna keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you. So what are you doing here anyway? I came to get the secret hideout key from a helper. Secret hideout? Yep, I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. But the town's swarming with cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? I'm gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just lying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, why the long face? I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I know. Well, let me make it up to you with this. Oh, what is it? This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. Can't say any more than that. Anyways, hope it helps. This orb is a key. Yep, there's a house in a totally unexpected location. It's in the High Priest's house. And being that super secret, we couldn't just have any ordinary key. You see. Oh, wait a minute. I know where this goes. Of course. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind this case. Okay, I know where it is. Don't mention besides, you're a fellow brother in arms, find the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. I know exactly where this goes. Everyone's talking about the return of Lady Kira lately. My friend Maya is suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you? Beats me, but whoever she is, she's buckwashed me and hauled me off to jail. Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops. She's been watching us like a hawk and framing us for different crimes. Watching you like a hawk? Framing you for crimes? Why would anyone go through all that trouble? Our kingdoms like to pretend that its people are free to think what they want. Because of that, the authorities can't arrest you just for sympathizing with the rebellion. So they resort to frame people for things they didn't do. And that Lady Kira figure is... Yep, she's just some lick spittle working for the Garan regime. Wow. Even with the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scumbuddies' days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say I had a little trick up my sleeve, so I'd watch it if I were you. Cause you got a defiant attitude, like one of them dragon dupes. So who's talking about Lady Kira then? Advanced combat skills, detailed surveillance, and clever setups. She's no amateur if you ask me. So you're saying the monarchy is using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels? Exactly. The Garan regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think. A lot of the people protest if the monarchy is doing things like that. Fortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. And without that, we can't prove anything. I know the feeling. If I bring this up in court, they'd probably dismiss it out of hand. I'll have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere. Probably going to be believing me, but maybe she won't be the killer, I guess? Our goal? To get rid of that evil, no-good Defense Culpability Act. I can tell just by looking at Dirk's law book. The DC Act has turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since it was first enacted. What happened 23 years ago to make them pass such a terrible law? The assassination of Queen Amara. That's where it all began. I knew it was going to be a presidential assassination. A monarchical, I don't know how you say it.
Happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated.
Okay, never mind, you already told me, sorry.
It was a rebel leader, Dirk, who did it.
That's not gonna be true. Dirk assassinated the former queen, didn't he? That's the official line, but the official line. His charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling you. He was? Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a lawyer had killed the queen, they turned against all lawyers. And that's how the DC Act was first passed. So that's why there aren't any lawyers left in Kurain. Even worse, it's changed the significance of the divination seance. Significance of the divination seance? They were holding seances in court even before the DC Act. You bet they were! Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances. You mean like what I've been doing? Right, it's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess' insights are just another piece of evidence. Right. I see what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing. Yep, the insights became the only truth, and arguing against them was banned.
As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headman's axe.
From what I've seen, Rafa would agree with that. This kingdom is a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship that royals would use the fear of trumped-up charges to rule. And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against. Yep, all we want is to live in a kingdom with a fair and impartial legal system. And there's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime. So that's the truth behind the rebels. Well, PW, my friend, it's about time for me to get going. After all, I am the fangs of the Defiant Dragon. That's a rebel. You're not gonna do that alley-oop thing again, are you? I was just getting to that. See you when I see ya. Alley-oop. Run, 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 run. Why does he have to jump like that before running off? Well, I guess we're friends now. But enough about that. I've already spent way too much time here.
Probably like, where were you? I was worried sick about you.
Oh, you were?
I mean, nothing, Baka.
Oh, God. It's been a month. Whew, I finally got out of there.
Mr. Wright, so glad you're okay. I was so worried about you.
Aw, Shadow, what happened to him anyway?
came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in. Sorry it wasn't much help. Well, did you find anything of worth?
Oh, I tripped and fell down there. I must have been on cold for a while. Better keep things to myself for now.
I figured as much.
I have to find that secret hideout Mr. Rebel was talking about. Should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. I know exactly what it is. This thing was missing an eye, and we're gonna put it in the eye.
Barbed-head, you already searched here, did you not?
Oh, I just thought I'd look around again, you know, in case I missed something. I probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned.
Oh, yes. You not stump me. I know that one.
Actually, I don't have a clue it's written all over your face.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
It's a statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. Skadoosh, boy. Hey, this eye is missing.
What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason.
Sorry. That shape. I wonder. Yep, there it is. I knew it. He's gonna.
What?
She must be at a loss for words. That doesn't happen too often. Oh, let's go.
What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Barbed-head.
I don't think he's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. I'm shocked there's a secret door here. I imagine that goes double for Rafa.
Rebel hideout in the inner sanctum? Somebody will pay for this.
Well, for now, I think I'll have a look around.
Wait, you must not enter before the police.
Don't worry, I won't disturb anything. At least I'll try not to. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see...
Fine, just please stop pleading your case. I can only stand so much lawyerly drivel. But I will be presenting all information gleaned from your efforts here to the police.
Of course. Now, shall we?
I will go no further.
Oh, right. You're not supposed to come in contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles.
Very good, Barbed-head. I commend you for remembering.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, why am I thanking her?
I may not be able to enter, but I will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a warbat from the entrance here.
Told you I'm not gonna do anything. Hurry before it changes their mind. Let's go. Rebel hideout. Ooh. I see a little speckle of blood there. Oh, and I see the arrows.
I believe this to be a sacred space that enshrines the source of the spring water.
That makes sense. The rebels must have converted it into a secret hideout. Oh! He was killed in the hideout. And that's why the blood that's why the spring was already red. Oh.
To think those filthy rebels are scheming their schemes in this most sacred space.
I've been taking a picture of the place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots. Why do I have to bring that up every single time?
Stop that, you must not take photos here without permission.
Rafa's really fired up. She's sticking her head in as far as it will go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. Now, to search every nook and cranny.
Barbed-head, you are not Edgeworth.
Aw, but I didn't say suspicious looking. Here's the first time, sheesh. this, a bloodstain? I should probably try to figure out what happened in here.
Don't tell me what the name of it is.
The police. Hey, that reminds me. Emma gave me something just for times like this. Oh, luminol! Luminol testing fluid glows in reaction to the tiniest traces of blood. Oh, I didn't even see the handprints there, so it can detect areas where blood has been wiped up. I knew it. This is a huge bloodstain. Something big must have happened here.
Perhaps the High Priest's blood flowed in there from under the Warbat statue.
There is definitely a lot of blood here. But it's impossible to say much else at this point. I'll just take a picture for now. Alright, luminol reactions don't show up in photos. I guess I'll just have to take some notes. That should do it. Noticed before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Because the Warbat revolving door passed over it? Oh, I see. So there should be blood on the bottom of the thing. Okay. A large stone slab. It's shaped like a megatama. Looks rather unstable. I bet it'd tip over in an earthquake. What's that earthy grass-like smell?
It's the smell of the moss that
covers the stone. No, so the shaky green stuff is moss. It looks like some of the moss about halfway up has been disturbed. I wonder what that is. A quick touch can't hurt, right? Whoa! The slab's starting to wobble.
What is happening? What have you done to the sacred space?
Nothing! All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not to touch it again. Looks like an order from Dirk.
What's this? Let me see that.
I thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here.
This is an exception. Now hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, Holy Mother.
What? What does it say?
It is an order intended for that rebel named Dax. It reads, after the Wright infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume, in search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago, Dirk.
23 years ago? You must mean the assassination of Queen Amara. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing and all, but it doesn't seem to be related to the case in hand.
This will not do. I must warn my mother at once.
You don't need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here, and Abbot Inmi is no longer able to aid the rebels.
Huh. I knew that. What is it, Barbhead?
The Plum Punisher clock.
I believe it's a limited edition promotional item. Oh.
Right, plays the phone every hour.
Hand it over now, Barbhead.
She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rafa is definitely a huge fan.
What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right.
It's a Plum Punisher theme song.
Yes, now I see. The insurgents who use this room must be Plum Punisher fans.
And maybe so, but I don't see how. No, Phoenix!
How dare those filthy insurgents raise their banner amid such a sacred place? Barbhead, you must burn it at once.
Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything?
This is an exception. Very well, if you'll not do it, then I will.
But your benevolence, I thought you're not supposed to come in here. For once, a strange custom of this kingdom are working in my favor. Huh? There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? Someone trying to record something with it? Well, I think that covers about everything here. Huh.
Mr. Wright, you shouldn't have come in here before the police.
Sorry, but I was in a hurry. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to. Benevolence can attest to that.
It's your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently. Sorry. Well, Bartek, have you not already seen enough?
I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything I've learned.
Welcome, Mr. Wright. How'd it go?
Fortunately, I didn't find anything conclusive.
No way. I don't understand, Bartek.
Why don't you understand?
Why you did not commit any misdeeds during your investigation? After all, lawyers ply their trade primarily through illicit means and methods.
What? Who told you that?
My mother? Are you saying she was wrong? No, that cannot be. You must have committed some sort of misdeed right under my nose.
If that were so, she wasted her whole day following me around.
What is it?
Don't make me go back there.
Prosecutor Sabani is in need of me.
What's going on?
Let's go perform a divination seance for Puree's a lot. It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins.
I see.
The third time will be the charm. My insights will finally bring you to your knees tomorrow. And I will teach that neophyte practitioner a lesson.
So the royal priestess is back with a vengeance. She made a full recovery from when we started the investigation earlier today. Look forward to seeing you in court, Your Benevolence.
Huh, your overconfidence will be your downfall. You will not look so confident when I finish with you tomorrow.
Actually, I'm not really looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Especially without any solid evidence.
Why don't we go over everything you know so far?
Alright. Let's see here. Acolyte Zala was killed during the Wright with Lady Kira's dagger. And Maya's fingerprints were found on it.
That doesn't sound very good.
I know. It's the very definition of being up a creek without a paddle. The day before his murder, Zala enjoyed a meal with the High Priest, his wife, and Maya. I also learned about spirit channeling here in Kurain.
Oh, that sounds very helpful.
Oh, but I did hear something interesting. The rebel-hunting Lady Kira might be working for the Justice Minister.
What? Really? The kingdom is supposed to be ruled through faith and laws. We can't allow the people to be controlled by fear and violence.
Alvi, that sounds like something a rebel might say.
It does? If that Lady Kira really is one of the Ministeringa's subordinates, that would exonerate Miss Maya.
Fortunately, I have no way of proving it in court.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I almost forgot about the secret rebel hideout we found in the Inner Sanctum. There's a bloodstain inside, but I don't know if or how it's connected to this case, though.
Wow, a secret room in the Inner Sanctum? That would be a huge hit with tourists.
This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart.
What I mean is that the hideout could be important to your case.
Maybe, but it's still too early to tell. Ugh. Looks like I'm heading into court without any useful evidence.
We'll just have to pray something appears during tomorrow's trial.
This Rafa's divination seance might be my only hope. There could be some new information in it that might help.
The divination seance? But I thought it always worked against the accused.
Not always. Right, it's like Dirk used to say. The royal priest's insights are just in their piece of evidence.
Really? I never heard anyone say that before. It's hard to figure out sometimes, sir.
Divination seances work both ways for the Defense Culpability Act. It's only now that the people of Korean find it strange.
Mr. Wright, I just want to say, good luck tomorrow.
Thanks. I can't afford to lose this next one. I collected all sorts of information, but I haven't even started connecting the dots. If I could do that, I might have a shot at pulling off a win. Rifa's insights will be the deciding factor. It's a huge gamble, but it's all I've got. Oh, okay. I think the biggest thing... Okay, TBD. Honestly, the biggest shock in this, for me, was, the Apollo and Nayuta thing. Like, oh my god. I kind of want to keep playing, but I'm going to end this video here for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. So, more ZachSongZ game. We're playing until the end, as always. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. I don't know what that was. Peace out.